Lesson 42, Belief and Opinion. Hello and welcome to this lesson. Today, we are going to talk about belief and opinion, how to express what we think, the verbs we use, and the phrases and prepositions that go with them. We will also look at different types of beliefs and adjectives to describe them. This is very useful vocabulary for discussing ideas and sharing your views. So, let us get started. Verbs connected with beliefs and opinions. You probably already know think and believe, but here are some more verbs that express shades of meaning. I am convinced we have met before. This shows a very strong feeling that you are right. I have always held that compulsory education is a waste of time. This is used for very firm beliefs and is quite formal. You could also use maintain here. She maintains that we are related, but I am not convinced. This means she insists on believing something, often against the evidence, and it is more formal. You could not use hold here. I feel she should not be forced to do the job. This expresses a strong personal opinion. I reckon they will get married soon. This is used for an opinion about what is likely to happen or be true, and it is informal. I doubt we will ever see total world peace. This means I do not believe it. I suspect a lot of people never even think about pollution when they are driving their own car. This means I have a strong feeling about something negative, and it is fairly formal. Phrases for expressing opinion. Now, let us look at some common phrases for expressing opinion. We have not made any progress, in my view or in my opinion. These are fairly formal. She has made a big mistake, to my mind. This is fairly informal. If you ask me, he ought to change his job. This is informal. Note how point of view is used in English. For example, from a teacher's point of view, the new examinations are a disaster. This means how teachers see things or are affected. Here is a common mistake to avoid. Notice the prepositions in these phrases. We say in my opinion or in my view, but we say to my mind and from my point of view. We do not say in my mind or in my point of view. Prepositions used with belief and opinion words. Now, let us look at the prepositions that are commonly used with belief and opinion words. Do you believe in life after death? What are your views on divorce? What do you think of the new boss? Are you for or against long prison sentences? I am in favor of long prison sentences. The opposite is opposed to, which is more formal. I have my doubts about this plan. Beliefs, ideologies, philosophies, convictions. Now, let us look at different types of beliefs. You might have ideologies, systems of ideas, or philosophies, ways of thinking about life. You might have convictions, strong beliefs that you hold firmly. We also have political beliefs like left-wing or right-wing, intellectual beliefs, personal beliefs, religious beliefs, moral beliefs, socialist beliefs, conservative beliefs, Darwinist beliefs, based on Darwin's theory of evolution, and beliefs like being vegetarian, Muslim, or pacifist, against war and violence. Adjectives for describing beliefs and opinions. Finally, let us look at some adjectives for describing beliefs and opinions. These are in sets that have similar but not exactly the same meaning. We have fanatical and obsessive, which suggest extreme, excessive enthusiasm. Eccentric, odd, and weird, meaning unusual and strange. Conservative and traditional, meaning preferring to keep things as they are. Middle of the road and moderate, meaning not extreme. Dedicated and committed, meaning devoted and loyal. Firm and strong, meaning not likely to change. And radical and extreme, meaning very different from what is usual or accepted. For example, Jason is a fanatical supporter of the Green Party. Grandpa has rather eccentric views. Maria is a moderate liberal. Rosie is a committed Christian. Emma is a firm believer in free speech. And Tom is a radical Marxist. So, that is our lesson on belief and opinion. These verbs, phrases, prepositions, and adjectives will help you express your views and understand others' perspectives with confidence.